Welcome to this week's episode of Cedar City Real Estate 411. I'm Derek Morton with Mountain View Title and Escrow. For this week's episode, I'd like to do something a little bit different. Typically, I regurgitate stats to let you know by numbers what is going on in our local real estate market. But for this week's episode, I want to kind of discuss and give a response to certain experiences that I've had recently. Seems like the beginning of this year, a lot of people haven't felt as hopeful about what's going on in the market as I've gone in and talked with different agents and lenders, and their complaints have been centered around three things. First, floor time is a waste because no one calls in or walks in anymore. Second, they don't feel like they can compete with the younger generation. And third, they still wish they could go back to the boom. I'm sure many of you have experienced these same thoughts over the last few years, and that's all right. It's common. We all have a tendency to get in a rut. But for those of you that are still in the rut and need help getting out of it, here's my response and some advice. First, floor time is a waste if you spend your time waiting for phone calls and for people to walk in. The market is adjust. Most people have gone online now to do a lot of their work. So, to be productive during floor time, you can use it while waiting for calls and people to walk in, of course. You can prospect prior clients via email. You can open up a Twitter account or other social media accounts and use the time to build a following there and brand yourself as an expert. There are many different things that you can do during floor time that are proactive instead of sitting back waiting and hoping that someone will come your way and fall in your lap. Second, you can compete with us in the younger generation. It will take some work. It will also take some knowledge and learning of some modern technology. But mostly, your desire to achieve I did is going to have to overpower your desire for I hope to. Third, get over it. The boom was great, but it's over. Now's the time, as the market begins to recover, to create your own boom. It requires finding a niche and learning how to exploit it. But the key is to get it started. And you get started by getting off your duff and stop complaining. So that's this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, for all your title and escrow needs, choose Mountain View Title. Because while others may sell, at Mountain View Title, we close.